2.1 prime factorization. I can find prime factorization.
Don, I love the clarity and the volume level of your voice. Well done. Can you find prime factorization now, Don?
Yeah.
So let's build up to that level, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone knows what a fraction is. We talked a lot and a lot and a lot and a lot and a lot about it. Okay, a factor is vital. If you do not understand what a factor is, you can't find prime factorization. A factor would be two smaller numbers that go into a bigger number. Can a factor be bigger than a given number?
No.
Can it be the same?
Yes.
And it must be the same or
Smaller.
smaller. Nice job. Okay, so the example is 9 times 5. You all know it because you're great at your multiplication facts. 9 times 5 is 45, right?
Yes.
A factor of 45 is 9 and 5. Right?
Yes.
Okay. A prime number has how many factors, everybody?
2.
A prime number has exactly 2 factors. Exactly 2. What are they?
One in
One
itself.
in
One in itself. So any number that has 2 factors, the number 1 in itself is a prime number. What's the opposite? Well, kind of the opposite of a prime number, everybody? A composite number. And a composite number has how many factors? At least 2, Dave, or Mayu?
2 or more.
No, not 2 or
3 or more.
3 or more. It's got to be more than 2, right?
Yeah.
So a composite number has more than 2 factors. Don, I'm up here. Prime factorization, lots of vocab here. That would be you take a number and you break it down into its prime numbers. We'll get to there in a second. And the way we do that, the way we find prime factorization is by using a factor tree. So when we use a factor tree, we find prime factorization. Yes, no?
Yes.
Now, before we get to that, we practice finding factors. We use T-charts. And after we made a T-chart, we made a...
Smiley face.
after we found the factors in our T-chart, we made a smiley face so that we could list all of our factors in order. So, the number 12, does 1 go into 12?
Yes.
Does 1 go into every number?
Yes.
So our T-chart's always going to start with 1 and the given number, right?
Yes.
And then we're just going to go through the numbers. So 1 and 12, great. Does 2 go into 12?
Yes.
What's its partner?
6.
Okay, we write them. Does 3 go into 12?
Yes.
What's its partner?
4.
4. Okay, now the next number after 3 is 4. Did we already use 4? We
Yes.
crisscross, so we're done. That's how we know when we're done, right? When you're done, you're happy. What do you do when you're happy? Smile. And the reason we're smiling is because I want you to list these in numerical order, and if you follow the smile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12 is numerical order, right, Kevin? So, letter B is the same thing. Is that a prime number or a composite number, by the way?
Prime.
That's 2 factors. Letter C,
Composite.
and then the real deal here, find the prime factorization. So when we find prime factorization, we're simply finding factor pairs again. So you know that 12 has a factor pair of 6 and 2, right?
Yes.
Is 6 a prime?
No.
Is 2 a prime?
Yes.
What do we do to prime numbers?
Circle.
That means we're done with them, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then we take the number 6. What goes into 6?
3.
3 and
2.
are they primes?
Yes.
Circle them. Is there anything else to break down?
No.
No, remember we talked about breaking down numbers? There's nothing more to break down, so then we simply write our 3, our 2, and our 2. We box it, and we have our final answer. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, 36, same example. Is there multiple ways to do these?
Yes.
If you look on the board, I know that when you're watching the video at home, whenever you get to that, you're not going to see this, but here is 36. But if you look over on the board right now, we have 3 other ways to find the prime factorization of 36, right?
Yes.
For those of you that were not taking notes just now, I hopefully you remember this, but it is not always one way to solve this. There's not always just one way to solve this. Matter of fact, most of the time there's more than one way to solve. Questions? Comments? Quandaries? Additions? Subtractions?